There we go, 4x1 done. Felt really good, love that feeling. Time to spin, 10-minute tempo back. So happy new year and welcome back to another training series video. 16 weeks to go until London Marathon. So it's all getting very real now. We're heading up to the Green Gate, as you guys know, for a sesh this morning. And we'll go through what all of that is shortly. Talk about what's been happening this week. Lots to catch up on. Just get this warm up done. I'll see you up there. There we go. A good warm up done. So let's extend my stick and tell you guys what's been happening this week. Happy New Year. I'm sure I said it in the intro. Monday was New Year's Day. 60 minutes moderate in the Saucony Ride 17s. Ran too fast. Happy New Year. I was excited. Chinese the night before. Needed a pit stop halfway through the run. You get the gist. Tuesday session, 10 by 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes, I almost said 2.5. 10 by 2.5 minutes, off 90 seconds. Really gave those a good go. Could feel the lack of, no, not the lack of fitness, because I feel in good shape. I could feel the extra weight I've put on over Christmas in the last couple of reps. I really did suffer a little bit, but that's fine. It's all part of the journey. I switched off for 3 days last week, as you guys know. So yeah, ate a little bit too much, and that is what happens. But it was really good paces for that workout, and I was very, very happy. I know I'm in good shape. Just need to shift a couple of pounds now that I've put on over Christmas, and there's way too much food still at home for that to happen at the moment. Wednesday, oh no, doubled in the evening, nice and easy. Nova Blast 4s. I should say my session was in the On Cloud Boom Echo 3s. And then Wednesday moderate was in the Hyperion Max, and that was another 60 minutes moderate. And that leads us on to today, which is, I'm gonna let Will explain what we've got.
Hello Mr. Raynar, Happy New Year, and welcome back to your first proper week back into getting you 10k shape before we hit that juicy marathon block. So what have we got for you this week? 2 big sessions as always. First session is going to be 10 times 2.5 minutes off a 90-second rest. The idea here is you can start off at about a 10k effort and work your way down into more of a 5k effort. Second session of the week, 10-minute tempo, 60-second rest, 4 by a minute off 90 seconds, another 10-minute tempo, and then we've got 8 by 30-second hills. So the idea here is that 10-minute tempo is just going to be getting you nicely warmed up, getting you towards that kind of lactate point. Then we're going to plunge you right into it, and then we're going to make you, again with the 10-minute tempo, kind of hold that, and that's kind of that mental strength again, holding that long effort whilst you're probably going to be burning. And then yeah, I'm just going to finish you off, and make sure you have a solid week with those 8 by 30-second hills. Long run, as you'll have your long run. Just keeping it in 90 minutes. That's all we need to do right now, because the main focus is those sessions. I hope you have a great one, mate. Catch you next week.
So there you have it, brought myself up to the trails for this one. So just to reiterate, as you just heard, 10 off 1 minute, 4 by 1 off 90, so really give those some good beans. Another 10 tempo off 3 minutes, so that's kind of the main set, and then finish off with 8 by 30 hills. What I'm going to do today, I'm just around the corner from the Green Gate, you'll see it in a minute, don't worry. Okay, GoPro's died because it's cold, so I'll wrap this up so we can just get going. I'll be able to get some little clips on it, but that'll be about it. So yes, down to the Green Gate, and we'll head off. What I usually do is tempo from the, well, I actually sometimes tempo from up there if it's more than 6 minutes. Try and finish at the bottom of the hill, but the last couple of weeks I've been going up and over this hill that I'm talking about, and then finishing the other side. So I'm going to do exactly the same again. Start the tempo at the Green Gate, go up and over that hill for another couple of minutes. I'm going to head out, keep heading out, and do excuse me, 4 by 1 minutes that way. Turn around on the fourth one and do the last one back, and then do the final 10 minutes back this way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish on a hill that's just around the corner from the green gate. So when you start from the green gate, you go along for a couple hundred meters up and then down a really big hill. I'm going to try and finish at the base of that and do my 30 seconds there. It's going to be perfect. It'll still be a different hill. It's actually a bit of a steeper hill, so it should be good for these 30 seconds. That's the plan. So simply an out and back. I'm not going to try and loop around to the normal hill that I've been doing stuff on. I'll try and get back to this one here. So I'm going to get some drills and strides done now, get a few clips if I can, if the battery revives itself, and I'll see you out there. Green gate, I can't even speak. Put your teeth in, let's go.
Make a life for myself. Make a life for myself.
5:47 per mile, decent, happy with that. Now onto the 1 minutes. There we go, the first two done. Come straight out. This drops off a cliff down here. So I'm gonna go back for the third, back this way for the fourth, spin and do the tempo back. There we go. 4x1 done, felt really good, love that feeling. Time to spin, 10-minute tempo back. Right, here we go, finished at the base of the hill. So I'm gonna go back this way, do a 3-minute jog, 5:45 per mile that was, decent, 8x30 uphill to go. From the speed bump, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my life, GoPro well and truly died. This hill doesn't look it, but it's worse than the other one, kicks up way more. But got those 8x30 done, and overall that was a really good session. Happy with the tempos out here on the trails, happy with the 4x1s, they were very quick. I'm happy with the hill reps, happy I didn't fade. Tough this morning, really felt it. Feeling that extra weight, if I'm honest with you. What was easy before Christmas isn't quite as easy. I'm still hitting paces, but they're not as easy as they were. So yeah, that is another one done. Let's get back and chat more. So normally I cut to a bit of office chat and go through this session, but as the kids are still off school, I'm not going back until Monday. I didn't get a chance to get into the office yesterday afternoon. So it's now the long run, and don't worry, I won't take you all the way around. I just want to give you a couple of thoughts on the workout and the one before. Another 2 good 8.5 out of 10 workouts, and that's what I'm looking for at the moment, just to tick the boxes, hit the right efforts, do the right things, and yeah, just be able to move on to the next one. And yesterday's paces were decent. I had a quick look at the gap paces on the tempos. They were good, I think like 5:20s or early 5:30s or something like that, and that's exactly what I want, knowing that if I'm out on the tarmac I'm running a bit quicker. It's so important for me to get out on the trails, even when they look like this, to get the workouts done, just mix in some softer surfaces and use the undulations to my benefit. It's funny because Will was right, and I never doubt him, but when he said 10 minutes tempo and then just to get close to your lactate threshold, and then trying to hit those 4x1s and then really induce the lactate and then trying to hold a longer effort afterwards. He wasn't wrong. That second 10 minutes was really tough, but overall really happy. So a good first week back from a Christmas break. Efforts are all a little bit higher, heart rate's a little bit higher from what I can see on Strava, but hitting what I need to, and that's the main thing. And it's going to be another good week this week, high 50s, back to where we were before Christmas. I'll make sure I put full stats on screen at the end of this run. I mean, right now I'm doing the downhill bit, but 6:36 per mile, heart rate's 145. So normally, as an idea, it's more like 140, 141 down here. So I am blowing a bit harder, but still keeping it in the right area, right effort level, and hopefully over the next 2 or 3 weeks that will come back down. So we'll leave it there this week. More analytical data next week, a short and sweet one this week, but hopefully you can see it's been another good one. And 2 weeks now until my first race at Lisry 8. Excited for that one, excited to go out there in a competitive field and give it a good effort. So let's wrap it there. That was it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please do consider giving it a like, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe to the channel for weekly running content. And I'll see you next week for the next episode.